Hey guys, Hecons here with another World of Warcraft gold making guide. Today we're going to cover the changes coming in 7.3 and their implications for gold making. The first big change coming in 7.3 is new materials. We'll be getting a new herb, Astral Glory, as well as the new ore called Imperium. These are going to be used in the new crafting profession recipes, which I'll cover later. More importantly, we're getting a new Blood of Sargeras called Primal Sargerite. These should be obtainable through world quests and gathering on Argus, the new Alchemy Transmute, and the new Shoulder Enchant. These Primal Sargerite will be used for crafting, and will also be used for making Primal Obliterum. These Primal Obliterum will be used in a similar fashion to the old Obliterum. The new Argus crafted gear will start out at a base item level of 885, and can be upgraded to 935 using Primal Obliterum. Note that these Primal Obliterum are only used to upgrade the new crafted gear, not the old, as stated by this post on Twitter by Warcraft devs. Obliterum has been a goldmine this entire expansion, and I don't expect that to change. I know a lot of people have been stockpiling it in anticipation of 7.3, but the increase in demand will offset this excess supply and keep prices up on the majority of realms. However, this is going to be entirely realm dependent, so be careful. Just make sure to keep your crafting costs low, so if it does crash on your realm, you're not at a loss. Alchemy will be getting a new Alchemist Stone, which will replace the old one. In addition, they will get a way to convert the old Blood of Sargeras into the new Primal Sargerite at a 25:1 ratio. This should be on a daily cooldown, but this means that you'll have a reliable way to get at least one Primal Sargerite each day, assuming you've been stocking up on Blood of Sargeras on your Alchemist. Lastly, they will get a new Demon Detecting Elixir, as well as a new Healing Potion. For blacksmithing, you'll be able to craft a new BOE plate breastplate using Imperium and Primal Sargerite. You'll also be able to craft a consumable that attaches to your boots and allows you to fall underwater. For cooking, we'll get a new feast called the Feast of the Fishes. Eating this for 10 seconds gives you all the powers of a fish, which I assume means increased swim speed, water breathing, etc. This means that the old Lavish Suramar feast should still be relevant for dungeons and raiding, unless the new feast is somehow buffed when it hits live. I wouldn't invest too heavily on the old feast or bacon, but you should be relatively safe if you decided to do so. Enchanting doesn't seem to be getting anything too impactful. There's only one new recipe, Formula Chaos Shatter, which lets us shatter Chaos Crystals into Leylet Shards. This seems useless for the most part since Chaos Crystals are much more valuable than Leylet Shards. The only way this would be useful for gold making would be if the shatter yielded 20 or 30 Leylet Shards per Chaos Crystal, or if they gave us some way to combine the Leylet Shards into Chaos Crystal. Engineering also did not get much in terms of new recipes. You'll be able to get an item that lets you jump further in exchange for more fall damage. This may be useful in some dungeons or raids where you can jump over a mechanic or some obstacle and use some questing, but there doesn't seem to be very many other uses for this. Lastly, you can craft a wormhole generator much like the ones found in previous expansions, which will teleport you to a random location on Argus. 7.3 is bringing a lot of additions for fishing, lots of new rep to grind, new bobbers to collect, a new mount, and new colors to the Underlight Angler. You'll also be able to unlock the new Feast of the Fishes as a reward. Inscription will be getting a couple new glyphs, Mass Mill Astral Glory, and the Vantis runes for the new raid, and Taurus the Burning Throne. Jewel crafting appears to be the winner this patch as far as gold making. New epic gems will be added, and on top of that there will be a crafted crown for each armor type. The new gems are going to be a great market, but this means that the old cuts that get replaced will be nearly obsolete. We'll also get a new cloth and leather for leatherworking and tailoring. These are the mats that you'll need to craft the new BOE leather and mail shoulders for leatherworking. Tailors will also be able to craft cloth legs using the new 7.3 mats. In the first couple of weeks, these professions should be highly profitable if you can gather the materials yourself or find them cheap on the auction house, then flip the new BOE crafted gear. Lastly, I wanted to mention the new pets being added to the Cataclysm raids. There are a total of 15 pets to collect, and these will make the old raids much more lucrative, at least in the first couple of weeks when collectors will pay a premium. When the ICC pets were added, they were going for tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of gold on most of my realms. If you have a lot of ults like me, it would probably be a good idea to run these old raids in the first couple of weeks and flip the pets that drop. Anyways, hope you'll have fun with 7.3 and make tons of gold. I'll try and make another video next week highlighting my biggest winners and losers, and you can stay up to date by following me on Twitter as I post a lot of updates and screenshots there. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, thank you so much to my supporters over on Patreon. Take care and see you all in the next video. Late.